We Three Trolls is recorded under the watchful eye of God Almighty in the Brat Cave, A.K.A. the basement of the world-famous Comedy Store, deep in the heart of the Sunset Strip. This episode of We Three Trolls is not intended for the fragile, faint of heart, and the weak of spirit. So, no liberals. Sorry, guys. The world-famous Comedy Store does not share the opinions expressed on this podcast, and in fact is trying to cancel it.
Actively and passively.
This episode of We Three Trolls was based on an anti-abortion pamphlet.
Yeah.
I'm Walter Boyd.
Who's with me today?
I'm Wub Savell.
I'm Christine Ford Lacey. This is my real voice.
You know, I don't want to talk about the Supreme Court at all. I'm sorry I even alluded to it.
Hey, listen.
It would be
2 weeks ago, we didn't even know who these fucking people were. Let's just go back to that.
Yeah, right?
Because I haven't really formed an opinion.
I don't need to have an opinion because I pull out. I come on the face and never in the cooch. I don't have to worry about an abortion. I've never had a fucking pregnancy scare. Why won't you just pull out? Just fucking do it for just a giggles. Just to see what you feel like. Maybe you like it.
Maybe you haven't had that good pussy.
I prefer to pull out, actually. I don't even like coming in women.
No way.
I prefer to pull out and come on them. And,
You just want to come on their glasses, you dirty
Well,
fuck.
whatever. I'm not saying it's got to be.
That's a great idea, actually. I
I
never
think
thought
that's
about
seriously.
that.
I think that's why guys like women who wear eyeglasses is because they want to jizz on them.
Yeah,
They want to jizz on their glasses.
it's true. Hey, wait a second.
I'm talking about you, Carrie Mitchell.
That's why
You guys are
that's why I
6'6"
stopped
fucks.
wearing glasses. That's at the Comedy Store. I was like, don't even tempt these fuckers. Well, I have to tell you guys, I'm a little bit agitated. You may have noticed I was posting at 4:30 in the morning about a Saturday Night Live episode I didn't even watch. It's because
what's wrong with you then?
I decided to quit weed just for a little while. And let me tell you, these motherfuckers who say weed isn't addictive, they need to come smell the sweat stains on my fucking bed sheets, man. I've been sweating like a fucking whore in church. I'm sweating like a whore in the fucking Supreme Court worrying about how I'm going to kill my baby one day. That's how bad it is. Physically dependent on this fucking shit. And I know it for a fact now. Oh, man. But I'll tell you this much. Add me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. I'm going to be a lot of fun in the next couple days.
Me and you both. I quit smoking, so.
Smoking cigarettes?
Dude.
You kept it up a whole week.
And not drinking, too.
Wow. How do you feel?
A little bit miserable.
Yeah, I bet.
But I feel good. I've been like trying to work out and stuff.
Some things are better.
So angry.
Dude,
God.
isn't it crazy, though?
I just so many habits formed out of it, you know?
Yes.
Like,
I
you don't
bet.
even realize. You're like, oh, usually around this time, I smoke a cigarette because I just ate. Oh, I just woke up. I'm going to have a coffee. Like, I'm like, whoa. All these things I associate, which I already had, I already know why. But if I'm drinking alcohol, it's done. I'll smoke nonstop.
Ditto.
So I just
that's how I feel about weed and alcohol. The two mixed together now.
I'm still
So now I
smoking
can't have
weed though.
either.
I vape the weed pen here and there, but you know it's only when I'm really bad. Like
Well, that's a tall.
real moody.
Dude, cigarettes and alcohol is pretty rough.
To do both.
To do
I know.
both.
I know. Dude, I was having fucking angry thoughts in yoga. I'm like, this is not normal. Like I was
Yeah.
I was getting pissed off,
You're
like impatient.
Fuck this bitch. She
Yeah.
thinks she's flexible.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Check
like a
out this
competition. Going down, dude.
Yeah.
Push-ups are like,
Yeah.
it's not a competition. I'm like, oh yeah, it's not really.
You know,
All pissed off.
a couple of years ago, I dated a yoga instructor, and I thought I was in love with her. But then, not long ago, I went and Googled her Yelp reviews, and I think I dodged a bullet.
What'd they say?
One of the Yelp reviews was, she is a struggling actress, so keep that in mind when you go. Apparently,
Aren't they all though?
That's
apparently
hilarious.
she just flips out on people and screams at them, and they don't know how to do the fucking yoga
Jesus.
tricks or whatever.
That does seem anti-yoga, I guess.
Yeah.
I've never
The
had anybody
yelling.
really like flip out in yoga, like besides myself. But I've had teachers that don't stop talking, which is very, very annoying.
Yeah, it's the worst.
It's really annoying.
Or they play bad music.
Yeah.
What kind of music do they play?
Well, at Gold Gym,
EDM.
at Gold Gym they don't play any music, but I've gone to some classes where they play the worst music ever. But there's one that just plays like this dong sound. It's like dong, which I actually like that. It helps me. It doesn't make me angry.
You don't get distracted by other shit.
I don't get distracted by other
Focuses.
shit. Yeah. That's good. That's it.
Well, guys, we've had a great day of trolling this week. It's an incredible week of trolling.
Really?
I don't even know where to
for
start,
sure,
man.
for
I don't even know
sure.
where to start. I know where I want to start, though. I'll tell you
Yeah.
exactly where I want to start. Banksy painting self-destructs moments after being sold for $1.4 million at auction.
that.
This is literally the only cool thing Banksy has ever done, but this is really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is beyond fucking
Is it
cool.
Sotheby House that sold it?
Yeah, Sotheby
Okay.
House in London. Sotheby's, and dude, it's the ugliest fucking lame drawing. It looked like it took him about 25 seconds to make it.
It probably did. It's just
garbage.
the name. Yeah.
I hate this fucking guy. After Hurricane Katrina, do you know what the true tragedy of Hurricane Katrina was? Fucking faggot Banksy comes around and starts painting his gay shit all over the walls. You don't live in New Orleans. Get away with your shit and take it someplace else. So anyway, like one of his paintings after Hurricane Katrina is this is the most trite, pretentious shit I've ever seen. I saw it in person. I had to see it in normal life. You know what I mean? When you're just walking around, oh, great, there's a fucking Banksy over there. I'm trying to get my fucking, postage stamps at the mail, whatever. So anyway.
Just trying to get your dick sucked by some whore, and you gotta look at a fucking Banksy.
That's bullshit.
Thank you,
Get
Wub.
some beautiful art. God damn
I didn't
it.
come, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It was impossible. But
Although, what if you came on the Banksy?
I would have shot a fucking man. It would have knocked the wall over. I would have been so excited to destroy that piece of shit.
Bust that little girl's balloon right there.
Well, okay, so, yeah, exactly. His painting...
It's a little girl with a balloon, basically.
Yeah.
A heart-shaped balloon.
But that's his entire shtick, because
Yeah.
in the Hurricane Katrina paintings he made, it was a little girl holding an umbrella and then rain pouring on her from the umbrella. It's extremely, profound, and, it made me, really
Wait, was there a lot
rethink-
of water during Katrina?
Right? Yeah, this guy's a little more obtuse with his artistic...
A little on the nose there, buddy.
artistic symbolism.
It would have been better if it was just a bloated corpse.
So that's his
Yes.
thing. It's not like even just stating the obvious and painting it. And nobody knows what he looks like. Nobody knows who he is. Is this the
they say
thing?
it's probably the singer for Massive Attack, because every time a new Banksy pops up, it's on the Massive Attack tour route. And I guess they don't tour very often. Does anyone even know who Massive Attack is?
No,
Kinda.
not
They
at
had
all.
a song.
I remember
they
that
had
song.
a hit song called. It's called Angel. You gotta listen to it. I lost my virginity to Portishead. That's what a
Ew,
hipster,
I don't want
pretentious
to know
faggot
this
I
shit,
am.
dude.
Got a little
It was the live
Portis
one.
head.
Dude.
It was the live one. My first girlfriend
You
was.
were a total lesbian. Anyway,
Without that, my first girlfriend was like, "It hurts, it's too big," and I was like, "Stop lying, you're ruining it." This is the first time I ever had sex. Stop lying to me while I'm fucking you. She was extremely tight, though. The only one I miss.
okay. That's the only one you didn't pull out on?
I wish I had it. All the other chicks, I was fucking a loose meat sandwich. It was a fucking
Oh,
up-in-face
God.
roast beef sandwich in that
Oh, God.
vaginal area, but that first girlfriend was a real special gal.
Come on, let's not give our listeners complexes. All 5 men that listen.
And the 4 ex-girlfriends I have, they're also listening.
You wish.
Actually, I don't wish, because
No, you don't.
sometimes stuff happens on social
Have you heard
media.
of crimes of passion, dude? You don't want to be on the wrong end of that.
I don't know.
Trust me.
I don't know. I deserve a crime of passion, though.
You wish. So why is he a troll? Because he sold it for millions of dollars, and as soon as it sold,
He took that money and
It
Had
went-
a little
just shredded
hidden shredder.
it's beautiful. It's the only cool thing you ever did. I can't.
But
I
even-
actually
isn't it
liked it
gonna-
better after it got shredded.
Yeah, me
Isn't it
too.
going to make
Me
it
too.
worth more?
Yeah, you can just tape it back together with some Scotch tape. Actually,
No, you don't even do that. But Banksy, it's art that took longer to be created, essentially.
Yeah. Mhm.
Right? It
Now it
took
made
the
a
process as
statement.
part of the art.
Yeah.
So it's got to go for more now. Because it's not like there's another Banksy like that.
Right. It's
You
unique.
know?
It's the same as the R Mutt. There was this artist who painted R Mutt on a toilet and then put that in a museum. It's a one of a kind item. It's an amazing fuck you to these pretentious rich assholes who destroy the world and fuck kids. Mm-hmm. Actually, I want to
The
go.
art community?
Yeah, the art, dude. The
They're the
art
biggest
community
ones.
is used for like laundering drug money and shit. I think about this kind of shit all the time because, like, if you ever go to like a massage parlor and you get
All the time.
well, okay. Well, when you've gone to the massage parlor, you've helped them launder drug money, whether you realize it or not, because you gave them $50.
That's the only reason I am there.
Oh, well, you have to pick up the laundered drug money. I gotcha. Anyway, this is the guy that's always shitting on our Illuminati theories because he's in Illuminati. Why won't we let us be in it with you? We're so uncool. We can't be in the Illuminati, and fucking the fat Jew is in it.
Look, the texts were sent out. Not everybody got them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. You might be in it. You don't even know it yet.
That's the part
They're
that
gonna call
really
on to you
scares
later.
me, actually.
They're gonna call on to you later.
I don't know. Some better shit better happen to me before they start asking me to do shit
Yeah,
for
give me
them.
some money
Yeah,
first,
right?
fuckers.
Like-
Prove it.
Like, we're going to make you rich behind your wildest dreams. Okay, pics, or it didn't happen. Come on. I need to fucking, like, let's get this shit on the road then.
Please.
I know I was contacted by the Illuminati on our Instagram account once.
Oh, well,
At the Illuminati. They're not very good at being a secret society if they're on fucking Instagram.
I know, they didn't even DM me. It's just in the comments. Like, that's some bold, you got to really be running shit if you're that bold.
Yeah, they still.
You're not even
no,
afraid
see,
of the
that's what
algorithms.
they do. They set up fake Illuminati accounts to throw us off, and they put some psychos in front of him to run it, you know?
That's how I know
It's
I
all
might be
smoke
part of
and
the
mirrors,
Illuminati
baby.
of the future. They've been monitoring my Facebook. They're like, yeah, this guy's crazy enough.
Yeah.
We could definitely use his powers of satanic screaming and.
There was a dude, there were like...
The only problem with you is you don't like fucking children. That's now...
I don't even like
We gotta
fucking
switch that up.
adults.
yeah.
I hate fucking adults too. I just hate intimacy. Can you just?
Well, they like asexuals. That's good.
Oh, perfect.
They'll
I'll
just
do
chop
it.
your dick off and... Yeah.
I wish they would. Honestly, I wish I had never gotten the power.
I wish I was never born.
Of dick.
Not that.
Power of
Storm out of here now.
I definitely am glad I was born. If only just because I make so many people angry by existing. You know, I used to have to work hard at getting people mad at me. Now I just, I'm white. I just walk out and I'm like, look at me. Look at me. Look at it. I'll always be this
Yeah,
way.
they'll be angry just by you like interacting with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, you have no idea. It's really interesting to be a white dude in this society right now. People are literally crossing the street. It used to be girls. Now it's just anybody crossing the street. And I'm like, do I look like I have power over you? I don't even have power over my fucking hairline.
Yeah,
Okay?
you look like you don't have power over the paycheck or shit. Like, what the fuck?
Anyway. Anywho. Oh, yeah, here's another good trolling story. Dude, I don't think
Wait, can I do one?
Yes, I have a feeling you're going to say the same one I
No,
pulled up next.
I don't think I am because this
Oh.
was a different one. But we had talked about it. But the one where Puerto Rico's largest newspaper had to pull an editorial that they had published, basically blaming the Jews for the aftermath of the hurricane. These are the people you're trying to save. They're just blaming the Jews. They're publishing it. They're like, oops. Maybe they don't run the media if they got that published.
They don't run the media in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
That's their problem.
Yeah, that when they
should've
got
nipped
wind
it
of
in
it, they're
the
like,
bud.
dude, what the fuck, man?
I know.
We own
You're
you.
out of the
you
Illuminati, Puerto Rico.
This is what the translation of the title of the op-ed was. What does, quote, the Jew want with the colony? We're just printing that
trying to
now, by
own
the
it?
way.
Are they trying to own it? Is that what's
No.
happening?
No, I don't know.
Why are they blaming the Jews? I don't understand. Is Israel trying to occupy Puerto Rico now?
Wait a second. Is Bill and Hillary Jewish?
Look,
is Bill and
Jews-
Hillary Jewish? Did we just discovered a real
I know.
conspiracy
That's
here?
another thing I don't get.
Well, the Rothschilds are fake Jews too. That's what I heard.
This is the problem with the
what I
Jews
read.
running the world.
Didn't hear it.
Is that they need help. They're like 2% of the world, right?
Yeah.
They need Clintons.
Yeah, they're tiny.
They need Clintons. They need other non-Jews.
Basically said Jews run Washington, and
That's true, though.
this is a quote, Jewish itinerary is so loaded with wars and profits that they rarely think about Puerto.
Except when it's time to steal. I love the idea that people are stealing from Puerto Rico. They don't have anything worth stealing. That tells you about the human race just in general. They'll take anything from anyone for no fucking reason. Did you guys see that article where they found like, I don't know, 200,000 bottles of water that were just left on an airport runway?
Yeah, I saw that.
So even if someone was trying to help them, they can't be helped.
Yeah,
they're just fucked.
It's just so
Yeah.
much mismanagement, and
They're just fucked.
miscommunication. It's retarded because even if you send money now, like this is my whole thing. You know, a lot of these celebrities and stuff, they're like, donate now. I'm like, why don't you donate, dude? You got millions of fucking dollars to throw away. Like, you donate.
Yeah, and it'll
They're
help your
trying to
tax
get me out to
write-off.
donate, and all it's a tax write-off, and you put your
Yeah.
face, and you get publicity, all this bullshit.
Oh, Kathy Griffin is so nice. I forgot about what an evil cunty dyke she is because she gave $4.
Oh my god!
Or
Yeah.
told me to give $4 to some fucking organization on
But all the
Facebook.
money, it's all corrupt. You know, people
They-
don't know how to manage the money. All
listen,
this,
you wanna
people
hear
just
something
throw
funny?
money at stuff. It's like,
Yo.
it's why you need a Jew in there to fucking manage the shit. Seriously,
That's true. It is.
You
It
do.
is like,
Do you guys know that the Salvation Army is not actually a charity? It's not an army
No,
either.
it's
They're
a
just
Christian organization.
It's a
yeah, I
lie,
know.
dude. It's a scam. Basically, you donate stuff, and the guy that owns it just takes the profit from selling it. He just keeps that money.
And it's a nonprofit.
They don't
And
give
then
it to
they do
anybody.
things as missionaries or whatever.
They don't do any of
nice
that
things.
stuff. It's bullshit.
I know.
It's all fucking bullshit.
Dude, I always
Don't
thought
give
it was
money to
funny
anyone.
because they had one time I went into Salvation Army and there's a big mural on the wall and it says Salvation Army Christianity in Action. And I was like, yep.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit nonprofits. I didn't even realize that the NFL is considered a nonprofit organization. But like, I
What?
guess the separate teams are not. I mean, they're just regular. But that's how it started off as. And now I think now they've gotten rid of that. But they were a nonprofit organization, so just making fuckloads of money.
Do you know that the Federal Reserve
We
is
should
not
start a
actually
nonprofit
owned by the
organization.
U.S.?
Yeah.
Can we talk about that? All
It's
the
not.
money we use is fucking counterfeit. It's fake. It's not real.
They
There-
just put
there
that
is no
Fed in
money
front of
anymore.
it. They put Fed in front of it. What happens when all the banks collapse and none of our cards work? What happens then?
Chaos in the streets. That's the point where you're going to wish you had a gun.
Yeah.
That's the point where you're going to be like, I wish I weren't a liberal and I had kept all the fucking guns around. Because there's all a bunch of desperate people now running around shooting and
Dude,
stealing.
it is so much harder to get a gun from someone when you've only got a knife. Like, if you got another gun, you got, like, way better chance.
Yeah, it's true. And ammo. That's one of my goals. I'm going to get a gun.
I want a gun so
And
bad.
Yeah.
I want a fucking cool
Maybe a
Elvis Presley
flamethrower.
gun
Maybe
that
not
has
a
like a pearl
flamethrower.
handle and my name on it. I want to get a gun.
I want it with Elvis's name on it.
I was gonna say, I want a gun that on the
I'm
handle.
gonna kill
it
you with my
says-
Elvis gun, bitch.
My gun is gonna on the handle. It say TCB, taking care of business.
Every
TCB.
day.
Elvis would be TCBY.
I want a samurai sword, but my biggest
I won't
fear
laugh at
is
that.
if I have like a weapon
love
like
that,
that,
though.
laying
TCBY.
around the house,
It's
if somebody
yummy.
just comes in, they might just pick it up and kill me with my own weapon that I have in the house.
You gotta
Yeah.
put it in
Like-
the safe with the fingerprints.
But then when you want to get to it quickly, how are you going to get to it? You know, like
Lock your
this is my
bedroom
fear.
door, and then you have an extra second to grab your
I
weapon.
know, but these are things I think about all the time.
It's good to think about these
Yeah.
things. Other people are thinking about them too. Trust me on this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're ever worried about people stealing stuff, you should be, because they steal.
They
for
do.
instance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm constantly anxious about ordering stuff through the mail because my neighbors are fucking psycho, and the other people that live in the neighborhood that aren't. My neighbors are psycho. Anyway,
totally.
let's get back to the point of this podcast, which is trolling.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the story I thought you were going to talk about.
I knew you were. I know what you're gonna go.
I mean,
with,
obviously,
because it-
you and I just dipped from the same fucking well, no matter what. Academic Journal accepts feminist Mein Kampf. This is so funny to me.
Yeah.
Accepts what?
Accepts Mein Kampf. That's Hitler's, whatever.
How am I supposed to know that reference?
What?
Mind cough. What?
Mein
Mein Kampf.
Kampf was Hitler's book.
Oh, I didn't know he had a book.
Yeah.
It's a huge bestseller in Switzerland right now.
Excuse me, I'm not a
It's a
Nazi.
stirring read.
Yeah. Well, no one in Switzerland was Nazis before. They had a bunch of fucking immigrants rape all their wives and daughters, and now they're like, hey, I think I'm racist. I don't think I like these people coming into the country raping my fucking daughter in the streets. Anyway, 3 self-styled liberal scholars were given the academic green light for a rewritten version of Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf by a leading feminist journal. Mein Kampf means my struggle. We rewrote a section of Mein Kampf
Mein Kampf is real.
Mein Kampf can beat up your Kampf. We rewrote a section of Mein Kampf as intersectional feminism, and this journal has accepted it, James Lindsay said. James Lindsay, I guess, is the troll. I don't even know
There's
who...
3 dudes. These 3 academics. They've done it before, actually.
Oh, yeah?
With other like papers. They submit these fake papers, and they're totally just, you know, a bunch of nonsense. But they use all the vernacular of whatever the field is, like the feminist intersectional field, and then they try to get them published. And on a varying, I don't know, journals of varying like esteem end up publishing them, from like some that are like totally not even an accepted journal really, to some that totally are. So this one with Mein Kampf was one of them. And then what was one of the other papers I remember reading about was that something about how dogs humping in the dog park is like symbolic of rape culture.
Oh my God.
So you know, that is pretty solid trolling. I mean you
that's
get that
really
accepted.
good.
That's
pretty good.
pretty great.
Yeah.
I thought that your professor was supposed to Google your fucking paper to make sure that it
Oh
was
no, they don't let you
legit.
use Google. Remember in college, we weren't allowed to use Google.
They're supposed to look up your paper to make sure you didn't steal it. What are we paying these assholes money
No,
for?
they're papers that they're acting as though they're already written,
Right.
and then they're submitting
But
them to like the
if-
academic journal
if
for
you
publication.
Googled any of the text in this paper, you
Yeah.
would find Mein Kampf
Oh,
online.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like... This is why I'm saying this a million times over. Do not send your children to college. You may as well just send them to a fucking meat grinder. Send them
It's
to
such a
trade
waste of
school.
money. It's
Send them
such
to
a
trade
waste of
school for
money.
2 years to learn a fucking trade so they can have
Yeah.
a fucking career. Do
There's
not
no
send them
jobs
to
for
get
them after
brainwashed.
college. There's no jobs for them
I
anyway.
have never had a job that required a college education. They don't even fucking exist anymore.
don't.
All jobs right now involve...
I don't think I have either.
You know what?
Me neither.
It's
No,
all
I
about
tried.
I mean,
food.
they've, you know, I'm sure they've considered
pay.
it great, but it's not like it got me the job.
Yeah.
You know? When I graduated college, the first job I actually got a call back for from an interview was Subway. I got the job. I just couldn't even go back, dude. I was just like...
A sandwich artist? No.
I would love to see
Actually,
Joseph's sandwich as a sandwich artist. Is everything
I have to take it in the back
Sloppy
for a
ass roast
second
beef
here.
sandwich because he hates
Abstract.
women.
It's an abstract, motherfucker. Yeah, dude, you get your roast beef sandwiches all meat and mayonnaise. You whore. Eat this, you whore.
So disgusting.
This is the sandwich I feel you deserve.
Did we talk about the professor in Nevada who was protesting Trump, who shot himself?
I think we
Did
talked
talk
about it
that?
privately.
I don't know. I don't remember.
But that he would be. He wouldn't be a troll. He would be a cuck, right?
Yeah.
Cuck of the universe.
That's a big time cut.
He shot himself, but didn't really kill himself.
No, he shot himself in the arm, I think.
Shot himself in the arm, and then left a $100 bill for the janitor. Mm-hmm. That's his virtue signal, by the way.
Yeah. Hey,
Right
how
there.
about you just go tell the janitor
just
and give
kill
him the
yourself?
dollar personally?
I don't know. For
Exactly.
me, $100 doesn't
Why don't
really
you pay the
pay.
janitor to blow your fucking brains out, dude?
I don't want to touch your blood. $100 is not. That's
No.
not satisfactory for
No.
me, you fuckface. Your AIDS-ridden gay blood.
Fucking you Satan worshiping
Dude,
psycho.
I just say by 2 weeks from now, everyone's gonna be begging me to smoke weed again. They're gonna be like, dude, you're being so
We're writing
aggressive.
in, leaving comments
Please,
on the page.
Please smoke weed
Oh,
again.
God.
Could somebody drug this
Yeah,
guy?
someone drugged JPL.
I've been drugged, but they don't work on me because I'm just crazy in any way. Like no drugs. I've never blacked out. I've driven a car high on LSD like twice. I mean, I was like seeing visions from the dark side
Oh, you have
driving on the freeway.
good, man. I got drugged in college one time. I was like 19. But
You
I
got
was
drugged
with,
by the better shit, huh?
I was with my brother and my cousin, and I was like, dude, I'm fucked up. I just took one sip of my drink. That's how stupid these guys are. I'm like, what do they think was going to happen? I took one sip, and I was with other dudes. I wasn't by myself. I shouldn't even been in that bar. I was 19. But that they allow you to be in bars in that area, but not drink. So we were just under the 21 sign off of our hand.
Yeah.
1, 2 sips, done, dude. I couldn't even lift my head. I was crawling out of there. And they're like, you
I don't
gotta be
understand.
fucking with me. They're like, how did you get so drunk? I'm like, dude, you know me. Like, this is not normal.
Can I ask you a question? What's
I
the-
slept for like 18 hours. It's fucked.
Let me ask you this. What's the appeal of fucking someone who's asleep?
I don't want you to ask Cosby that. Oh, wait, he's in
serious.
jail. He's in prison now.
Somebody threw a hot dog bun at him.
They did?
Isn't that incredible?
Wait, I don't even
Wait.
get it though.
Isn't
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything. They just said fuck it.
I was hoping it
they're
meant
like
something.
fuck this guy.
There wasn't even a wiener in there?
He did so much for African American relations in this country. He really did. The only time, like, I grew up in the South, so we actually interact with black people, no big deal. The rest of the country don't. They don't at all. So when they saw like a black guy on TV that was supposed to be like a doctor and his wife's a lawyer, this is mind fucking blowing to most people in
Yeah.
1986 or whatever.
No, I used to watch
I
the
don't
show.
like that we wiped away this achievement. This is fucking important what he did. You can't just say it didn't happen. You think he's the only one who was raping women in the 70s? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
In Hollywood?
He's a serial
Get
rapist,
real.
first of all.
They're
Second
all
of all,
serial rapists.
I think people don't forgive anymore. I think obviously his legacy is tainted right now because of what he did, but I think in the future people are going to be like, all right, yeah.
After he's dead, we'll be nice to him.
But look at what he did, right? He did a lot of great things, but he did a lot of fucked up things. To whereas if somebody would have spoken up about it then when it happened, and somebody stepped up and like, yo, this guy's fucking just out here raping bitches. There's something weird about
Why
that.
would they have spoken up about it? They were raping bitches too.
But
This is
I'm
what-
talking about the women and stuff like that.
Oh.
I'm saying it shouldn't have continued on as much as it did because that was just the culture back then. You know, people were dropping roofies, but like, I think maybe you would do that to your girlfriend or something. I don't know. I'm like trying to make it okay in my mind, but I can't see why anybody would want to fuck a dead body, basically.
Yeah,
Like,
the
that's
gist
just
of it.
weird to me.
They don't move.
You know? You don't move. You're out
They're
of it.
not-
You don't even know what's
like-
going on.
Well, you
Pardon?
haven't tried to spend an afternoon with like a 21-year-old actress who's a fucking some white bitch
That's
and
a
just be
pretty
like,
good
good
point.
God, will this chick shut the fuck up for like even a second? No? Okay, here's one roofie. Damn,
Yeah.
okay, slowed her down, but not all the way. Then he drops another in,
But
you know? like
he
pretty
had
soon
some
she's
black
out and
women
he's
in
like,
there too. I think
fuck.
in the whole thing of.
Hey,
Well, it's not like
racist.
they talk less.
I know, but I'm just saying, like something's wrong with his personality to
No,
where
for
he
sure,
feels like.
obviously. But dude, also, I think it's kind of crazy that, like, do you think there's a difference in between, like, the people who he was like, hey, here's some pills, and they were like, all right, I'll take these. Do you think there's any difference in those women versus the ones who had no idea? They were just given, like, the Cosbypolitan, you know?
Yes, it's a huge difference.
Yeah.
It's a major fucking difference.
Yeah.
If you give me drugs and I know I'm going to get high, I expect to be high
Yeah,
afterwards.
I'm like,
Right.
what do they do? I'm gonna get knocked out. I don't want
Yeah.
that. I want to get high. Are these?
Yeah.
You got some crack or coke? What do you
Well,
got?
let me put it-
what do you got? What do we?
When you were
something
drugged-
that I want to be up on.
They're going to relax you, so you won't even notice when my dick is in you.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
that's relaxed. Let me tell you.
Super relaxed.
But it's not wet.
I'm
it's
lazy. I
dry
don't want to
as
have to
shit.
do anything. Just put me out, dude. That's perfect.
You know, part of the appeal of fucking a woman is that she fucks back. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you get
fucks back.
friction. You get friction. They hump towards you while you're fucking them. It's fucking incredible. That's why
I've
her
never
pussy feel
experienced
good
this.
and
I
my
don't know what
dick.
to say.
Who are you fucking, love? I only fuck vending machines. They don't move at all. I just stick my dick in the little part where the sodas come out. I just don't get it, man. Am I uptight?
No.
No, everybody's
you're just
weirded out. That's why they think it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
If they weren't weirded out by it,
Yeah.
they would just be like, yeah, another fucking weird, or just another
You
way
could
that
be
people
weirded
fuck.
out by it, but also you could also acknowledge the fact he's got a legacy. He did a lot of great things for that community and in general.
All
in the 80s.
erased.
All the way around.
All
It
erased.
shouldn't be erased, but also it shouldn't be like
I just
let's
feel-
forget the raping guys. He was a great guy. Okay,
Yeah.
like it's you
I feel
gotta
bad
get
for
all
the other
way
cast members of the Cosby Show. You know, those residuals were fucking gonna be their. That was their life forever. You know, I mean, they'd already probably
Dude,
cashed
the
in
one
just
guy,
fucking
the
millions.
one guy's
but
working at
Who's
Trader
the
Joe's
daughter?
now. Tempest
which one?
Bledsoe.
There was a bunch of daughters.
Tempest Bledsoe.
The one daughter.
Raven
who-
Simone.
No,
Lisa Bonet.
Lisa
There's only
Bonet.
one more
I don't feel
left.
bad for that bitch because she's married to the hottest guy ever.
Lenny Kravitz.
Well, she's super hot.
No. second hottest guy. She's married
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
No! What is she gonna marry him next? God damn it! Both guys. No, his name is. God, what the fuck is his name? He's some huge Samoan
Can't
looking
be
dude.
that hot.
Super.
Oh, The
hot.
Rock?
No, no. He's got hair. Jason Momoa or something like that. Momoa. I think that's what it is.
I believe
Anyway,
it. Yeah.
Both
She
of the
was
guys
smoking
in my
hot.
dreams.
Good for
Yeah,
her.
of
She
course.
found someone
So I don't
attractive.
feel bad for that bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck her.
Anyway.
No, she was always going to land on her back.
I say besides no, not because besides the Cosby Show, the only thing she did that was she's famous for is Angel Heart, which is a movie where she's just naked for an hour and a half.
And she married Lenny Kravitz. That's what we knew her from.
She was good
His
in
videos.
what
Yeah.
was the High Fidelity? Wasn't that
She was in High
remember.
Fidelity. That
Yeah,
movie
she's
was
like the love
terrible.
interest.
I hate that movie.
I was obsessed with her.
All right, let's keep trolling, guys. This
All
one
right.
might shock you guys. This one
All
might
right.
be a shocker to you. Actress Rose McGowan. Oops, fuck this stupid shit. Why does the Daily Mail have to re-update or whatever, reload every fucking?
A woman too crazy for Marilyn Manson.
Dude, yeah, right.
How was that possible?
Marilyn Manson's wearing like he's wearing assless chaps in the grocery store. He's like, Rose, you're a bit too much for me. All
he's
right,
like,
relax.
I'm not with this crazy bitch, by the way.
All right, so actress Rose McGowan, who triggered Harvey Weinstein's downfall, says Me Too movement is, quote, all bullshit and a lie to make lily-livered Hollywood types feel better. I agree with her.
Wait
I
a
think
minute.
She might be right.
Wasn't she behind it in the first place?
But she didn't get anything out of it, so now she's mad at it.
Well, because she was back in Friend Asia, or what's her name, Asia?
Yeah, Asia
then
Argententa or
It
whatever.
didn't look good when
Turned out she was a
she
rapist
was
too.
fucking underage, dude.
Dude, you know what's weird? I've been thinking about this a lot.
Well,
It's
you
not
shouldn't
just...
use the movement to get yourself attention. Like, for instance, fucking Amy Schumer, okay? Which, I like her. But honestly, she went to this Kavanaugh thing to protest, and this bitch knew she was going to get arrested. She was wearing fake eyelashes, and she's going like this, like the Black Power movement, bitch. Go fuck yourself, dude. You don't even know what you're representing. You know how much influence you have?
She just
Nobody
asked Chuck
knows.
to tell her what she
you
should
just
do.
want to form an opinion over a 2-week period, like you know both. Anyway, sorry, but the bitch was wearing lashes because she knew she was gonna be. It was a photo op for her to get attention, and that's what grosses me the fuck out.
I don't know if I believe that because, I mean, she didn't look skinny or anything. Are
Of
you
course
sure?
not. Did you see her wedding photos? You think she's gonna try? She's accepted. She's got money now. She's accepted the fact she's gross.
Look, we can't judge her for her size, especially after
But I do
marrying
like
a
the-
chef. Like that, no one could withstand that.
Yeah. I mean,
I would
she
get
makes fun of
fat.
her own looks. I'm not making fun of her.
She married a
looks.
chef. That's like if I married someone who owns a weed dispensary. It's just not a good move. It
Yeah.
doesn't look good. It seems like a lot of temptation.
Yeah. I just don't understand why everybody needs to get in front of every single issue.
'Cause they're a
I
bunch
feel
of
like they
losers.
have to have an opinion about something that you literally just didn't
You're
even know these
bigger
people.
than your work, okay? You have real
Yeah.
influence on
Yes.
society. You got to go out there. You know, I feel like they get talked
Alyssa
into
Milano,
it. I feel like people get talked
you're,
into it.
I think
you're
you're right,
nobody.
too.
Nobody knows who you are anymore. You want to be part of the. You're in the background of this fucking hearing. Why? Why? Why do you want publicity that bad? Like
Hey,
it's so
she was
fucking
a
weird to
guest
me.
of Dianne Feinstein.
It's not empowering to me.
Invited there.
Ugh.
For I'm sure simply because she thinks that it's valuable. Nothing to do with her celebrity at all.
Yeah.
She wants to
No,
shed some light on some oppression or whatever.
I'm the crazy one here. I know. Yeah, because everybody else is. If you're a woman, you should always you just agree with.
Can I go
all
off
the
on a
women.
rant about Pete Davidson for a second here?
Who the fuck
Yeah.
is that?
Exactly. Who the fuck is Pete Davidson? This is some ass wipe that's on Saturday Night Live, I guess. He's on Saturday Night Live. So
Yeah.
he had
I
to
don't watch that show.
You didn't have to because it was all over Facebook today. I didn't watch it either.
okay. What
As
did he-
soon as he was on TV, everyone was complaining about what a bitch he is. And by the way, if you don't think Pete Davidson's a bitch, he has a Hillary Clinton tattoo on his body.
Are you
All right?
serious?
So this is like
Hillary?
Wait, but
on
like,
his body?
like a pro Hillary?
Yes.
It's not like I'm Donald Trump fucking her or something.
That would be
Because
good.
that would be pretty funny.
Dude,
you had like a tramp stamp of Donald
went-
Trump fucking Hillary on your ass.
This guy goes on TV last night and he says Kanye is an Uncle Tom. That's the gist of it. And he shouldn't talk about politics. And it's like, you shouldn't talk about politics either. You're a fucking SNL cast member, not a politician. You're nothing. You're a fucking crazy person. Because I went and looked at your Wikipedia after you told me how I should vote. You're a borderline personality disorder. It says it in your fucking Wikipedia. You have borderline personality disorder. That makes you a fucking psycho. That makes you like this fucking mother on Tony Soprano. Do you know what I'm talking about? That makes you a fucking lunatic. My ex-girlfriend had borderline personality disorder. Do you think I asked her for her advice on what's going on in the world? Fuck no. I asked her to stay the fuck away from me because she's crazy.
And also, he's a white dude calling Kanye and Uncle Tom.
Racist.
Are you fucking retarded?
He's fucking racist. You don't tell black people how to fucking think and feel. It's racist to do that. Fuckers. Leave them alone, for fuck's sake. Leave everyone alone. Just do your own fucking thing and leave everyone else alone. Is that so hard to do? Can you do that? Why does everyone have to,
Everybody forms their opinion based on their party, whether you're a Democrat or Republican. It's fucking retarded. There's no logic behind it whatsoever.
But what if you're
And people
someone
are
like me
not
that no
willing
one
to look
invited
around.
to the party? No one wants me on their side, so I have to just go alone.
Well, that's the best road to go on because that's the only logical road because nobody's making sense anymore at all.
Oh, and also, I just have to say this. I know Pete Davidson's a junkie, all right?
He looks like it.
He's a junkie, and his fucking girlfriend is a noted junkie as well, right? Ariana Grande. Who the fuck is this guy to tell anyone how to think or feel?
Well,
I
she's
want to
pretty
tell you
hot,
how to feel,
man.
Pete Davidson. You should stop taking heroin with your fucking junkie girlfriend. How's that sound? I'm going to do a fucking weekend update report about this. Pete Davidson, I was just reading your Wikipedia, and it says that you're a drug addict. Why don't you shut the fuck up? Shut your fucking face. I don't remember Kanye asking for advice on how to shoot up dope. Then you can step in because you're the expert. Well, Kanye, you should tie your arm this way when you're shooting up dope. That's how I do it. I'm a fucking junkie. Otherwise, shut your fucking face, Pete Davidson. Shut up. Shut it. Zip it.
Didn't you admit to being addicted to weed just earlier on this episode, and now you're telling people don't listen to people who are addicted to substances?
The difference is that, hey, I'm trying. First of all, I admit to being addicted to weed on our podcast before I go off and shoot my mouth off. So I'm giving you people that are listening the option to just ignore me, okay?
Pete Davidson looks...
I'm always very straightforward with our listeners. I'm scum, okay? And I'm ill-informed and stupid and on drugs all the time, okay? So
That's
proceed
true.
with caution.
Yeah.
I'm not Pete Davidson going on Weekend Update, which has been a fucking institute on television for 40 fucking years, and telling Kanye West, no, I don't think you're allowed to have an opinion. Two rich
he was on Weekend
cockfuckers.
Update?
Yeah. He's not even on Weekend Update. This is what a cockfucker he is. Whatever. I hate this guy.
Yeah.
Borderline personality
Well, it's all
disorder.
retarded. It's all... it's a bunch of hypocrites because even Matt Damon was pretending to be Kavanaugh, which he did a great job. But here's the problem with that. Matt Damon was fucking friends with Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, he actually
He
squashed...
knew the guy was raping everybody,
yes,
dude.
and he squashed a story. He helped squash a story at the New York
Get the
Times
fuck
about
out of
Harvey
here.
Weinstein.
You're no better than him.
They're
But
all the same, except for me and
Let's all
Rose and
point
Wub.
for- yeah.
Listeners,
I was
listeners,
gonna say-
if we're ever famous, we will never let you down. All right, I will die of a drug overdose and like 6 months of fame. I won't let you down, listeners. I'll never sell out.
I will live off of my early work for this whole
Don't
time.
let
I'm
me
gonna.
down.
That's all I want to do. I will
God.
cash in on that. I'll be showing up places say nothing's been the same since Larkin died.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Hey.
so glad my mom could just listen to me on here and just continue crying over just be
Right.
even more depressed about what I'm saying. Pete Davidson looks like he's a drug addict because he got molested as a child.
I guarantee
And
you.
you're a drug addict because your parents are dead.
They didn't get a chance to molest me, and I'm really
kidding.
bitter
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, God molested your life.
God molested your life.
God
and
molested
Satan
me.
took over.
God
so
molested my soul.
you're still better. They're still better than you.
Show me.
You're a better kind of drug addict.
I'll tell you this though.
That's my point.
When I
You
read
get it?
when I read these guys' Wikipedias, I feel so normal and well-adjusted. I text my sister sometimes. I'm like, our family wasn't that dysfunctional.
No.
We're fine. Look at us. Some of you guys own homes and shit. You're definitely not fuck-ups. Anyway, I don't care about Rose McGowan anymore. You guys don't either. All right, one more story.
Nobody does, which
We're
is why she's talking.
Well,
Well, after she cut her hair short, I was not into it.
I was no longer charmed.
Yeah. Go away.
It's so ironic that someone with no charm is on a TV show called Charmed. How ironic.
Yeah,
How ironic.
somebody needs a real jawbreaker.
Shit, yeah. Anyway, all right. I think this is our last story. Unfortunately, the previous story was from CNN. This was from Fox News. We are the most balanced podcast
so
in the world.
balanced.
Fair and balanced.
Fair and
Yeah.
balanced.
Fair and unbalanced, I should say.
Yeah, that's true.
Very
Fair but unbalanced.
Fair and unbalanced. I like that. Chicago peace picnic turns violent. 3 people shot. Another is beaten.
Yes, Chicago.
Chicago.
That old tunnel in town. You might get shot there.
Bang, 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 bang.
It's also one of the
Get
most
in the car,
segregated
Frank.
cities ever.
Oh, hell yeah, it is.
It's everybody's
Do
separate.
you know when
there.
I lived in Chicago, I didn't see a single white. When I lived in Chicago, I didn't see a single black person because I lived on the north side.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And didn't see a single one the whole time I lived there. Mm-hmm. Crazy. I also didn't get shot, but anyway.
So it was a peace picnic. Is
Yep.
that right?
Yeah, it took place at Seaward Park on the city's north side. How ironic! They imported violence into the north side. These dumb fucks.
What a C word.
It's senseless and should have never happened. Event organizer.
It's always senseless, and
Yeah,
it
yeah, of
always
course.
never should happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they don't go there like, you know what? I never liked those guys anyway. I'm glad it went down.
Yeah.
We were doing well. Everything was going swell. And then a group of guys who were not even associated with us came to the event intoxicated.
It's that devil alcohol.
You know,
Intoxicated.
doesn't really say what they did.
What were they
But they're
intoxicated
feeling
on?
real
I was
intoxicated
sick.
after.
I was sick. You know who got
Shower
shot?
people.
7 people got shot, including a 3-year-old boy. Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Oh, baby.
What did he do to deserve it?
He was alive.
I don't know. I'm
When you're born,
suspicious.
you're guilty. And that's it.
This kid was sucking tit in the wrong place at the
I feel like he was asking for
He
it.
was sucking a blue tit.
Yeah.
He should have been sucking
He
a
didn't
blue
want
red
to
one.
share his candy.
His
They're like,
booties
"Fuck
were
you,
red.
bitch."
Yeah.
He was wearing some Nikes they wanted to steal off his feet. Fuck it. Shoot him.
Chicago.
So we got like 5
The
minutes.
Bears.
Yeah. Chicago.
I got shot at my windpipe. Oh.
You know, maybe it'd work if you would just put up signs that said, don't shoot people.
Yeah, gun-free zone. They fucked up. They should have put a gun-free zone sign
Maybe
there.
teach black teenagers not to shoot. I don't know. They're always saying that. Teach men not to rape. Oh, okay, because a lot of them didn't get the message.
Yeah.
No one ever told me not to. That's why I was raping so much all the time.
Yeah.
And then this nice feminist was
I mean,
like, stop
are
it.
you guys told that growing up? Don't rape?
You didn't have to tell me. I just
Do you
kind of
does
figured it
that
out
have to
on
be
my
a
own.
thing? Like,
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
you need to be told?
Yeah.
Or
No, I remember in kindergarten, they were like, these are the laws, kid. Don't rape. And I was like, what's that? And then they taught me, and I was like, I've never wanted to do it more than now.
I was gonna say, I went to a Catholic grade school, so they just taught me not to jerk off. So they
what
didn't
about
really
all
tell
these
they didn't
chicks who
teach me
have
anything.
rape fantasies? That's a big thing. You know? That's
Yeah.
kind of fucked up, too.
It's a real thing.
I date them exclusively.
I'm not into that.
I have rape fantasies too, ladies.
Who doesn't?
But I have a feeling ours aren't going to match up.
My rape fantasies are where I do all the raping.
Oh, can we talk? This is something else I've been
Me
thinking.
too.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa! Do I like you for a reason? We're like best friends right now.
You guys have a lot in common.
So much.
Maybe I want to be overtaken by a woman who can't control herself.
Oh, you mean every woman? That's every woman. That's every woman. You know what's kind of... Women are fucked up. Like you can't.
Fuck you.
Breaking news.
We can't like me and women can't meet in the middle anywhere. You want to know why? Like, okay, so I kind of like a girl now. Don't worry about it.
Because you're from Mars and they're from Venus.
That's the problem.
God damn it.
You know, I tried to see a therapist when I was younger,
some Rosetta
and
Stone,
it didn't
motherfucker.
work because when I went there, I had problems with my girlfriend, and she gave me a copy of Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus.
Shut
I'm
up.
not even joking, and I was like,
Ew.
I pay you $40 an hour, you fucking thief! How dare you? So anyway, me and my girlfriend at the time, we got it from the library and just laughed at it. Mm-hmm. So in a way, it did help our relationship.
Yeah, you bonded.
Yeah. But I wanted to say this. The reason why I can't see eye to eye, what girls consider flirting is honestly so offensive and rude. Like this girl, I just started, I've known her for a little while, but I started following her on Instagram. And you know when you're on Instagram, you see people's stories. Like if you just click on one, you end up seeing 10 of them in a row, right?
Yeah.
So she made a story where she goes, I see you creeping on my Instagram stories. Why don't you just tell me what you want? I was like, well, now I don't want anything from you. If you're talking about me, I'm never going to talk to you again because fuck you. Fuck you.
As far as flirting goes, it really depends if you like the person. If you don't like the person, then that's really fucking creepy. But if the guy doesn't have a clue that you're not into it, then they might be a rapist. Just kidding.
You saying this girl
Jeff
thinks I'm a
Foxworthy?
rapist?
Yeah.
You might be a rapist.
If you were born white and male, you might be a rapist. That's feminist Jeff Foxworthy. Jeff Foxworthy just read some Andrea Dworkin, and now he's woke.
He's awoke.
Yeah.
Time's up.
Time's up.
No, I mean literally. Time's
Oh,
up.
okay. But we can still keep raping though. Dude, it actually is kind of beautiful.
Keep on raping. I mean, trolling.
The beauty of Hollywood is that they really did just co-opt the Me Too movement and then turned it against itself. And now they're just raping again. They never stop, never slow down.
That's what it
See,
is.
I wanted to ask you guys
Always
this
be raping. No.
Let me ask you this on our as we leave. What do you think Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein really did that got them in trouble? Because we know all these fuckers rape. They all fucking do this shit. What did they do to piss off the powers that be that they got outed instead of the rest of these fuckers?
They did it way too much.
Yeah? They did it
They
too
didn't keep it
excessively?
under wraps too excessively.
They're doing it too
there's
openly.
Too many accusations. They got greedy with the puss. Like they overdid it, and they're both serial assaulters, rapists, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And Cosby's worse because he was drugging her. I mean, I don't know who's fucking worse. I have no idea. But
I'd
if
rather
there's
be
that
fucked by
many
Bill
fucking
Cosby
women
and Harvey
coming,
Weinstein.
but he's
Yeah,
not
I'd
the
rather
only
be
one.
knocked out personally for the
There's
raping.
there's a casting couch, and I'm sure a lot of those women were also his girlfriends that he was paying them, and they're probably like embarrassed. They're like, "Yeah, he assaulted me too," you know. But that shit's real, man. That they got greedy. They got fucking disgusting.
And the other guys were like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You're going to ruin it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's always somebody who goes too hard at it, you know.
Yeah.
In your little secret whatever group
It's
you
like,
got.
come on, dude.
You know.
Like, come on, bro.
You're like, whoa, dude, God damn it, you're drawing attention.
See, this is it.
Yeah.
I'm rewatching the movie Eyes Wide Shut.
That's how I see it. I don't know. It's
I'm
fine.
rewatching the movie Eyes Wide Shut, and it's about secret societies, and they killed him because he was talking about it in a fucking movie. It's like, well,
Who killed who?
the people in the secret society killed Kubrick because he tried to make a movie about them, and he had.
You think they killed him?
Probably. Who cares?
Okay.
I mean, he's not like if you don't think he was part of the secret society, why the fuck was he making a movie about it? But you're right. He got cocky. He showed a little too much. Much, and the other people in the club were like, "Get the fuck out of our club." This is a pretty exclusive club. You know what I mean? You don't just fucking tell everyone.
I believe it.
In the world.
There were a
in
bunch of
movie.
secret societies in at my college.
They do exist.
They were like, because it's like an old college, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they have all these secret societies.
Do you
and
guys
stuff.
have Skull and Bones?
I don't know
That's
what they
Yale,
had,
I think.
but they had.
Yale.
There were many of them there. I like at least I don't know. I could remember like 3 or 4, but I would always see their little like graffiti and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I never met anyone who was part of any except one time, or at least one guy who told me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that guy told me, and he was just some drunk fucker, you know? So, like, definitely, if, like, they're out of the secret's getting out, you know?
Yeah. That's the guy.
I
that
mean,
should get
people
kicked
are
out.
telling. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna tell, even if
Oh,
they're
yeah.
just
Yeah.
whatever.
You
They
get
wanna
me.
brag.
You get me
Yeah.
on some uppers
Yeah.
and some alcohol. I'm telling you all my secrets, dude. No
All right,
fucking
let's go get
problem.
some uppers.
2
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
Let's do some uppers and re-record this.
I have some questions for you.
No.
Well, all right, keep on trolling. And hey,
Keep on trolling.
listeners, check out this movie Eyes Wide Shut. It's a masterpiece. It's really good.
Yeah, and keep your
been a
ears wide open.
Yeah, I was gonna say, watch Eyes Wide Shut and see where we steal our ideas for our Instagram. Goodbye. Bye-bye. That was fun. I like this podcast.
Me too.